As kids, we can all remember when our parents and grandparents told us to scoot from the TV so they could watch their soaps. While we were angry about that back then, and maybe still are, their interests have sometimes crossed over with those who have watched shows like Batman the Animated Series and the spin-offs that followed. You think I'm crazy? Well, be that as it may, the voices we have come to know from the DC animated universe have sometimes been on General Hospital throughout the years. I'm Giles from Random Mind Studios. We have that list right here. At 10, Ian Buchanan as Duke Lavery. Charming, proper, and proud of his Scottish heritage, Duke Lavery was a bad boy with a heart of gold. Just like in the DC animated universe, Buchanan's voices have crossed both sides of the law, as shown in the following clip.
Yeah. I want to assure everyone that splicing is safe, reversible, and more importantly, utterly beautiful. I was the first test subject, and as you can see, I'm perfectly fine.
Well, how did that go? What happened to Faison?
It was a real eye-opener. Forced me to get my life together. Now I've got this great job. Even Mr. Wayne knows me. Terrific guy. Never too busy to stop and ask how my boy's doing.
At number 9, Bob Hastings, Bert Ramsey. In both continuities, Hastings portrayed a police commissioner, but that is where the similarities end. Spoiler alert, Commissioner Ramsey and crime boss Mr. Big are one and the same. Here is a vocal comparison of the two men.
Oh, Bert, hi.
Sorry, I guess I didn't knock hard enough.
No, I wouldn't have heard you. I was too busy, I'm sorry.
Well, come on, tell me. What happened in Morgan's office?
Have pity on an old man's blood pressure.
What is it, Jim?
We're taking a pounding over this new gang.
The votes would have been unanimous.
I can't believe it. I thought Sean and maybe Ruby would side with you.
Yeah, I know.
Not much. We don't know who the boss is or any of the gang members. But a home video enthusiast taped the gang leaving the scene of their latest crime. Interested?
Always.
At number 8, Fiona Hughes, Agent Anna DEVANE and Dr. Alex Marek. As you have just seen, Anna DEVANE is intertwined with the three others on this list, being the widow of Duke Lavery and fellow officer of Bert Ramsey. In the cartoons, Fiona's beautiful British voice lent to the charm of Superman's loving mother, Laura Jor-El. Your challenge is to go through this next clip without crying, as it shows a tearful reunion between Robin Scorpio and the mother that she thought had died many years ago.
Drink it. Go ahead.
Kal-El.
Who?
Hello, son. By the time you see this, our world will have been gone for many years.
You are the sole survivor of Krypton, a planet similar to Earth in many ways. This was our...
You're real.
I am. I'm real.
Anna, did I hear you in here?
Your Kryptonian body draws its strength from Earth's yellow sun.
It will give you abilities that no other human has.
I don't believe any of this.
Some people will fear you, perhaps even try to destroy you. Despite this, you must never use your powers in anger. We love you, Kal-El, always.
Number 7, Tristan Rogers, Robert Scorpio. Coming full circle on this list is the entirety of the group that I just mentioned. Rogers' role as Robert and the father of Robin has brought him face to face with evil agents, power-mad aristocrats, and even the revolving door of death. While in Batman Beyond, Rogers was a power-mad and two-faced man who recruited kids to do crimes in the guise of fighting galactic evil, as seen in this comparison.
You brought him here.
What should we have done?
Kill him.
But the Sentry's...
Considering Holly to be a credible source? On a situational basis. Come on, she lied to you the first night you met just to...
Number 6, Sherman Howard, Dr. Gordon Gray. While no footage of the womanizing Dr. Gray has been found, his legacy of being the father of Laura Weber Spencer, the current mayor of Port Charles, and the father of her half-siblings Martin Gray and crime boss Cyrus Renault, who have just recently come out of the woodwork, Howard has had a more sinister role as Wayne Power's CEO and treacherous murderer Derek Powers, who comes with the handy feature of glowing in the dark. While not a bona fide comparison, Dr. Gray's voice is buried deep under that sinister tone.
We need to talk.
This better be good. What happened?
Someone's been interfering. This is the second time.
Who?
I don't know. He wore a costume. Black and red.
Batman.
The Batman?
What difference does it make?
What's happening to you?
I have a condition.
Number 5. Kin Shriner, Scott Baldwin. No pick on this list has a more polar opposite character representation across the universal line than Scotty Baldwin and Oliver Queen. While Baldwin is a bitter, jaded lawyer who is the ex-husband of Laura Spencer, Green Arrow, on the other hand, a righteous voice of reason, being appointed by Batman as the one who was meant to keep the others honest. Judge for yourself how wide that fissure is.
Oh, come on! You know they're dirty!
Then maybe we should put more energy into proving it and less into acting like a bunch of hyperthyroid stormtroopers.
Why is it so dark in there? There's nobody...
No. How about when you guys hijacked me up here against my will and made me join this team? Batman said I was supposed to keep you guys honest.
Look, you asked me, and I told you. I got to thinking about Luke and Laura, and the more I thought about them, the madder I got. You know how many nights I thought about
this? Hey, I'm the only guy in the room who doesn't have superpowers, and let me tell you, you guys scare me. What if you do decide to go marching down there, taking care of whoever you think is guilty? Who could stop you? Me?
Number 4. Peter Renaday, John Jacks. More of a voice actor than a soap actor, Renaday's tenure as corrupt industrialist with the lighter side, John Jacks. Longtime cartoon viewers will know Pete's roles as Master Splinter, Autobot Grapple, and even the Master Renegade from GoBots. Renaday's roles were multiple one-time characters in the DC animated universe, which are exhibited in this next clip.
What do you mean he's not here? We've got the real killer.
I'm sorry, but at the last minute the governor decided to attend the execution. It is an election year.
My son.
Showed so many of you. I didn't know him myself, but based on what I've heard from a number of you, I wish...
Dad?
Number 3. Corey Payton, The Gag Entry. While Teen Titans is a DC IP, it is not present at the time of the DCAU's run, but ran concurrent outside of the continuity with minor references, one of which was the Royal Flush Gang. In General Hospital, his stint in 2011 was that of a pediatrician named TERRELL Jackson. It is not out of disrespect that Payton is the gag entry on this list, but is an ironic way of getting there. See for yourself in this next clip.
The food's a lot better since we signed on with the J-Man.
I'm a pediatric surgeon. The records, you'll see I'm scheduled for an interview tomorrow.
Superman just tossed me halfway across town. I'm taking it out on you.
Kid needs a pediatrician, lady. Okay? I'm licensed out.
Okay, let's... Put him down! You want him? You got him!
Number 2. Jason Marsden, A.J. Quatermain. Long before he would go on to be Peter Pan and the other roles we know him for, Marsden was a child actor who was A.J. Quatermain in the 1980s, who would later be succeeded by actors Gerald Hopkins, Sean Cannon, and Billy Warlock, who would be the one the character was killed off as, with Cannon reprising the role later on. While the voice of the child actor is omitted in this clip, all research shows that both Marsdens are one and the same.
It's not true. I'm not a freak. I'm not. I'm not!
Before we get to number 1 on this list, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe icon so that our channel can grow and we can give you more videos like this one. Number 1. Mark Hamill, Kent Murray. No footage of this character is believed to be found anymore, but before acquiring his lightsaber and purple suit, the Clown Prince of Crime was the nephew of origin character Nurse Jessie Brewer. While his stint was only 2 years, it is deeply embedded in the soap's history, as seen in this following clip. And with that, we've come to the end of the list. Do you know of any we may have missed? Leave a comment below. This is Giles from Random Mind Studios saying, "Transform and fly out." See you next time.